Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we're just doing a follow-up, a job that we installed and power went out. They wanted me to check the pump. Everything's good. But take a look at this yard. It's amazing. So I don't know if you guys remember, we came out here and installed the easy flow, our yard drain, and we put in some catch basins here into the patio, as well as easy flow underneath of these rocks runs down to that sump basin down there. And wow, it is super dry. Even with the pump, the power went out on the pump. We checked that, we got that all squared away. But look how dry this is. I'll put the link into the bottom of the description, and you can see how bad this was before. But wow, it is so nice, so nice. So, good rain last night, and you can see this water just sitting here. And it's all through the entire yard. I mean, if you look where I'm standing, you can hear it. It's just totally saturated all the way down through here. And over here where the guys are starting to pull up some of these pavers, you can really see the water. And this is because groundwater is high, but neighbors' yards higher. Downspout drains are draining into this direction, and of course when they excavated this pool, they left some soil out here, and all this grades back towards the pool and the lanai. So what we're going to do is put in some French drain, starting down there at the corner. We're going to pull a paver up over here as well, and start with a catch basin inside. It's actually going to come back and turn rather than come straight across, because we may add more to it in the future. So pull a paver, come out. We're going to go straight down to the fence there where Chance is standing with a shovel. We'll put a sump basin. Sump pump lifts it up and sends it. We'll go straight out to the side street over here, and it'll discharge off to the side. We may actually pull a paver over here as well. I can see where they're really sinking over here. So we might pull a paver over here and put a catch basin in as well. We'll just see how this goes, how quickly it drains once we dig this trench. So these guys are making quick work of this, even though it's underwater. You can see all the groundwater here, and makes it kind of interesting because we can make this work even though we're digging through grade. In other words, we're digging uphill about halfway to get it before it drops back down to the sump basin. So the line's fairly deep, and you can see there's a lot of pool return lines here. Those are always going to be an issue when you're digging around a swimming pool, but looking real good. You can see all that water coming through the trench, coming down here where Chuck's digging a sump basin. And pretty much have our trench installed, and you can see how much groundwater there is here. It's just unreal. Hardest part, yeah, it's muddy and all that, but can you see those pool return lines? We want to get a catch basin back there in those pavers, and of course it's right where we want to be. So it forced us to take our line a little deeper to get underneath of that. That doesn't sound like a big deal, but it also forces the entire trench line to go deeper so that it can run downhill to the sump basin where Chuck's digging the pit over there. But we're almost there. On the other side of the fence is our discharge, 1.5" PVC. So as you can see by looking down this walk, how much water there is in this neighborhood. And there's nobody's running sprinklers. This is just water in the ground, and it just fills up not just this yard, but all these yards. Morning. And it's because it's just poor clay, muck, all kinds of crap soil. So back there in the back where I just showed you, you can see how dry that was. I just wanted you guys to take a look at this. Here's the swell from the road here, and you can see how much water is moving through this swell. And this is groundwater from French drains. This water is being pushed into this. It's not coming from the road, it's not coming from the sidewalk, it's coming from the underground. And this filled up this whole swell, and you can see it, it's moving. It's probably moving at 8 knots. There's so much pressure in the ground, so much water in this neighborhood that we just showed you. And I just kind of wanted you to see, when we talk about groundwater in Florida, we're talking about a great deal of groundwater.
Since we've been working on culverts all this week and storm drains,
The next video I'll post is about the Philippines and how they build their slumgate. It's really cool. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drain, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.
Don't forget about live help, video consultation via Skype or FaceTime. We can answer any question, help with project planning, perhaps even find you some labor. Sign up online.